You ever look up at the night sky? I mean, really look up and just feel small? All those stars, all that space. It's incredible. But it also brings up one of the biggest and maybe one of the most chilling questions we've ever thought to ask. And today, we're going to dive right into it.
It sounds so simple, right? Just three little words. But hiding inside that simple question is a puzzle so big, so profound, that it really shakes up everything we think we know about our little spot in the cosmos.
Because here's the thing, when we point our most powerful instruments out into space, when we really listen, all we get back is silence. This huge, overwhelming quiet that, frankly, just doesn't make any sense.
Now, this whole puzzle gets its name from an absolutely brilliant physicist, Enrico Fermi. And the story's pretty cool. Picture this. It's 1950, he's having lunch with some colleagues, and they're all chatting about the odds of alien life. And then, out of nowhere, Fermi just blurts out a question that pretty much stopped the whole conversation cold.
And that's the heart of it all. See, Fermi saw this massive contradiction. On one hand, all the math, all the logic, suggests that the universe should be absolutely teeming with intelligent civilizations. But on the other hand, we have nothing. Zero evidence. Not one little signal, not a single probe, just nothing.
Okay, so let's get into that. Why were Fermi and so many others so sure that the universe should be a crowded place? Well, let's look at the numbers, because this is where the mystery really gets deep.
Let's just start at home in our own Milky Way galaxy. The estimates say there are at least 200 billion stars. Not planets, mind you, stars. 200 billion suns, each one a chance for a solar system, right here in our cosmic backyard.
And then you zoom out, and you realize our galaxy is just one tiny little speck. We think there are something like 2 trillion other galaxies in the universe we can see. All of a sudden, the number of stars, the number of chances for life, it's a number so big you can't even really wrap your head around it.
Okay, let's bring it back down to Earth. Literally, even with a conservative guess, scientists think there could be around 40 billion planets just like ours in that just right Goldilocks zone right here in the Milky Way. 40 billion potential Earths.
And here's the final piece of the puzzle: time. Our universe is over 13 billion years old. That is an enormous amount of time. It's more than enough for civilizations to rise up, develop interstellar travel, and spread across the galaxy. Not just once, but thousands, maybe even millions of times over. So, where are they?
You know, these cosmic scales are almost impossible to imagine. So let's try a simple analogy that really brings the problem home. Think of it as the silent party paradox.
It works like this. Imagine you get an invite to the biggest party of the year. You know for a fact that hundreds of invitations went out. The 40 billion habitable planets, those are the invitations. The billions of years the universe has existed, that's plenty of time for the guests to show up. So you arrive at the party, you walk up to the house, and it's dark. Silent. No music, no talking. It's just empty. You'd be totally weirded out, right? That's exactly how we feel when we look at the universe. Why is nobody here?
So yeah, something just doesn't add up. And, of course, scientists and thinkers have come up with dozens of potential answers for this cosmic quiet. Let's go through some of the most compelling and, well, some of the most unsettling ones. Most of the solutions fall into a few different camps. Let's look at 2 that are complete opposites. On one side, you have the rare Earth hypothesis. It basically says we're just a cosmic miracle. The sequence of events that led to us is so impossibly rare that we might be the first or maybe even the only ones. Then, on the other extreme, you've got the chilling dark force theory. It suggests the universe is full of life, but it's hiding, because the galaxy is a dangerous place, and the smartest thing a civilization can do is stay perfectly quiet, hoping nothing more powerful notices them.
And the ideas just keep coming. Maybe we're just not listening correctly, you know? Like we're trying to check our email using 2 cans and a string. Or maybe, and this one kind of hurts, maybe advanced life is out there, but they see us as being about as interesting as an anthill. Then there's the great filter. The idea that there's some barrier that almost every civilization hits and can't get past, and we don't know if we've already passed it or if it's still waiting for us. And of course, you have the more out there ideas, that we're living in a simulation or that they're already here and we just can't perceive them.
So after you wade through all the staggering numbers, all the clever logic, and all the wild speculation, we're left right back where we started, just staring into that profound, unsettling silence. And that's really the hard truth of the Fermi paradox, isn't it?
every single one of these explanations, they're just stories. They're just ideas we've come up with to try and make the quiet make sense. The only real piece of data we have, the one undeniable fact in all of this, is the silence itself.
So I'll leave you with this to chew on. No matter which theory you lean towards, the silence means something. Something huge. We just don't know what yet. So you have to ask yourself, what's the more unsettling thought? That we are totally alone in this vast, endless universe, or that we are not?